The challenges that are facing the world today are such that we need all hands on deck. Each and every one of us, regardless of where we come from, regardless of gender, regardless of community, regardless of any level of academic qualification, must be able to be part of the solutions process. The challenges of a changing climate are inflicting pain on each and every one of us, rich or poor. The challenges of changing climate are inflicting pain on our young people, on our mothers, our brothers and sisters in communities. But the solutions to these manners will come from us, the citizens of the world. Because when people come together with a common vision of addressing a common challenge, common solutions to common problems emerge. And that's what we need at the moment. But this calls us to a different kind of urgency. It's an urgency of each and every one of us voluntarily volunteering ourselves into a solution space. Yes, into the solution space. Because what I've learned is that volunteerism has not taken center stage in the development discourse of the African continent. Yes, in other parts of the world this has happened. I am a product of volunteering myself. If we focus on what can go wrong, we will never achieve anything. If someone cannot do something voluntarily to learn, they will never ever do it with all their heart, even if they were given the opportunity. Because when you volunteer, you learn. When you voluntarily volunteer yourself, you're doing something with all your heart. That's when you start to ignite your passion. The reality of it all today, ladies and gentlemen, is that to get money, you need to offer value. And value comes through applying effort to learn a skill. My notion of volunteering is not the one where people want or wait for others to give them, but one where everybody voluntarily volunteer themselves to learn a skill and start solving community problems as they turn their challenges into opportunities. And this is the genius of what I call innovative volunteerism, a simple premise that we can be able to collectively apply our skills, learn a skill, and voluntarily volunteer ourselves to solve a community problem. And in the course of doing so, we do it with our passion, which is the fuel that drives us to do something. But a passion that solves a problem and then create an opportunity that can help you put money in your pocket. That we can usher ourselves to learn how to turn agricultural waste into fuel briquettes to replace charcoal. And in the course of doing that, we will be helping our mothers, 700,000 of our brothers and sisters who die every year in the continent, save their lives. And that process will create jobs for our young people. That's the impact of innovative volunteerism. Across the entire African continent, this has moved beyond just a word. It is action. It is climate action. It is environmental action. And there's no way that anybody who voluntarily volunteer themselves to learn a skill and turn a challenge into an opportunity in a community will not make profit. You can turn your passion to profit. And this is what innovative volunteerism is demonstrating. That value brings value. That when we change the narrative to inspire people to usher themselves to action, we can be able to drive progress. That the biggest antidote to feeling somehow powerless is action. The biggest antidote to powerlessness is action. And that action comes when we collectively come together to do what is needed, because at the end of the day, by lifting stones, we can lift a mountain. And that's the spirit that is needed today to address the triple planetary crisis of climate change, of biodiversity loss, of pollution and waste. Yes, it is possible because we can. I am Richard Munang.